Hi, good morning. Welcome to yet another interesting edition of Sport 3 on Kiraa Sport TV. My name is Ebidapo Miracle Oluwadami Lola. Like I always say, dealing with football and everything that has to do with football here, we will teach you how to play good football and also how to become a professional footballer at Kiraa Football Academy. So in case you want to be, just look no further. Come meet us here where we are situated at Ososai Jebu, Ilebaba Ogunde. Yeah, that is exactly where we are in the city of Ijebu. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting from the local story before we go to international story that I have for you. Please do well to follow us on all our social media and do Kiraa Sports TV. Like us on YouTube at Kiraa Sports TV. Subscribe to that particular YouTube channel and also make sure you click on the notification bell so once we drop videos, you will be notified about all the videos that we are dropping. Starting with the local story this morning, let me confirm to you that what will happen if Super Eagles fail to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. That's coming from Olaino. Super Eagles defender Olaino has actually admitted he is desperate to beat the 2026 FIFA World Cup after missing on the previous two editions. Nigeria have not qualified for the tournament since 2018. In 2022, the three-time African champions failed to make it after losing to Ghana in a two-legged playoff. Don't forget, as it stands, the Eagles are on the verge of missing out again as they currently sit fourth in Group C and also the World Cup qualifier 6 points behind league leader South Africa. As it stands, with just 4 games left, only a miracle could actually see Nigerian through. Yeah, and who actually turns 29 in October said I got shanked in 2018. Yeah, that manager gonna throw shanked me and I was supposed to go, but it did what it did. Oh my God, I cannot use that particular word. He did what he needed to do. That was not actually very good one. That obviously we didn't qualify in 2022. So this 2026, I'm actually putting all energy into it. I need to do what I need to go because if not, I think my World Cup dream is over. Of course, it will be too old, and I'm not trying to get in other people's place as what. And it is in the US. I need to be there because there are 5 games left, 4 games or even 4 games rather left, and also we need to win all that particular game. That's coming from online. Moving away from that particular story, taking a look at another one's news story regarding Victor Osimhen. Get lost, I'm not selling. Yeah, Karakuluku reveals tense negotiation between Napoli president Galatasaray. Let me confirm that the Turkish football pundit Ugu Karakuluku has revealed details of the tense exchange between Galatasaray and also Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis. Yeah, during a negotiation over a potential transfer for Victor Osimhen. Yeah, Osimhen 26 had a brilliant season on loan at Galatasaray after joining them from Napoli last year. As it stands, the Nigerian international scored 37 goals and provided 8 assists in 41 matches across competition for Galatasaray as they secured a domestic double. However, Galatasaray negotiation with Napoli over a permanent transfer of Osimhen are yet to be materialized. Speaking on the development of Kalachalogu, provided an explosive account of what allegedly transpired during talks between the two clubs. Galatasaray management was in Italy for Osimhen. The Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis told the middleman on his boat, tell these guys I'm not selling to Galatasaray, they should get lost. That's coming from them. He's not actually saying get lost, he's saying something more serious. I'm saying it politely, that's literally true. That's coming from the news regarding Victor James Osimhen. Let's come back to the Nigerian Premier Football League. NPFL Wiki Tories embark on 10-day break. After securing promotion ticket, let me confirm to you that Wiki Tories has actually embarked on a 10-day break after securing the ticket to the Nigerian Premier Football League, NPFL. The break will actually run from Wednesday, July 16 to Friday, July 25, 2025. The announcement was actually made by the club's management during a celebratory dinner held in Bauchi with players, technical crew, and also the key stakeholders in attendance. The Bauchi Elephant stated that the break is to help the players recover after a demanding season and also come back stronger for the challenges ahead. The team has actually achieved its mingle as well decided to return to the Nigerian Premier Football League. The management stated this short break is to help the players recover after a demanding season and come back stronger for the challenges ahead. As far as that particular story also is. Moving away from that, another story is the Nigerian Women's Football League. Doshima actually wins Bayelsa Queens Player of the Season award. Let me confirm that Tarum Doshima has won Bayelsa Queens Most Valuable Players award for the year 2024. and 2025 Nigerian Women's Football League season. Yeah, the Chima registered 4 goals to help the Prosperity Girls win the particular title. Yeah, she was actually bestowed with the award at a dinner in honor of the team in Yenagoa. Yeah, Barisa Queen's top striker with 6 goals. Alaba Olabi won the best striker award also. Jennifer Oliver and also Monle Omini received the award for best defender and also best goalkeeper respectively. Barisa Queens are gearing up for the CAF Women's Champions League come next season for that particular one. Alright, moving away from that, taking a look at another local story. Here is Abdeman Lukman heading to Atletico Madrid as Onwaneri takes final decision. Let me confirm that Super Eagles forward. Abdeman Lukman could be heading to Atletico Madrid this particular summer. The Spanish and La Liga side remains keen on signing Lukman from Atlanta. Football Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano report that the contract took place again in recent days, even after the Thiago Almada deals as the Spanish side wait for more clarity on final price. And meanwhile, Arsenal have reached an agreement in principle with Onwaneri over a new deal. After progress in talks are reported last week, Onwaneri and his camp have now agreed to sign a new contract with the club. Eton always give priority to Arsenal despite interest from several clubs, including London rivals Chelsea. Yeah, Romano further report that Liverpool forward Luis Diaz remain open to leaving the clubs this particular summer if a good proposal arrives. Liverpool have earlier rejected bids from Bayern Munich, and also an approach from Barcelona in June as they want to keep Diaz. Let me confirm that both Brian Barker plan to try again, remaining in direct contact with his agent for that particular story. And finally, on local story today, Plonta Ajibade makes WASCON 2024 group stage best 11. Let me confirm that Rashidat Ajibade and so defenders Ashley Plonta has actually been named in the group stage of the best 11 as the ongoing 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations. Let me confirm that Ido have played a key role in the Super Falcons' impressive start at the season. Plonta, who started Nigerians opening 2 games against Tunisia and also Botswana, caught the eyes with her composure and defensive solidity. Ajibade has led by example, playing every minute of the Nigerian 3 group games. The 25 years has also provided driving runs, linking the midfield attack. She was actually named the Women's of the Match in Nigeria won a victory over Mars of Botswana. Don't forget that the Super Falcons will face Copa Coins of Zambia in the quarterfinals of the Women's African Cup of Nations 2024. Friday's encounter is slated for the Stade Labi Zaoli, Casablanca in Morocco. Kickoffs is 5 p.m. Nigerian time as far as that particular local story is. Because, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to international stories that I have for you this morning. Let me confirm to you that Liverpool ready to smash British record for Isaac. Liverpool are very keen on signing Alexander Isaac from Newcastle United and ready to smash their transfer record for the second time this particular summer. The Reds have already brought in Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen for around $6 million. Jeremy Frimpong also arrived from Leverkusen along with as well as Bournemouth left back Melon Kekes. Don't forget that the Premier League champions are not done and also are hiring a stunning move for Isaac. It will take a new British record fee to secure the Sweden international well over $125 million. Also, don't forget that Liverpool we begin negotiation with Newcastle United if they receive encouragement. Also, Newcastle remain adamant with that Isaac is not for sale. I want to improve his $120,000 per week contract. Isaac is currently with Newcastle squad in Austria for a training camp. As far as that particular local story, international story, I beg your pardon, is another international story popping up here is Manchester United are monitoring Jackson. That's Chelsea Jackson. Manchester United monitoring the situation of Nicholas Jackson as Chelsea. According to the Times, Jackson is actually described as weighing up his future following the arrival of summer signings Liam Delap and also Joao Pedro to Chelsea. The Manchester United are, of course, in the market for a new centre forward after their poor goal scoring from last season. But Chelsea are not actively looking to sell Jackson, but the Senegalese is now regarded as untouchable at Stamford Bridge. As a result, there's a feeling that a sizable offer might actually persuade the Blues to sell the former Villarreal attacker this particular summer. Manchester United are also among the number of interested clubs keen on signing Nicholas Jackson. Jackson has actually suffered a lot of criticism due to his performance since joining Chelsea a few years ago. It's yet to be seen if the 24-year-old is actually ready to switch Stamford Bridge for Old Trafford as far as that particular international story is concerned. Another one popping up here for international story, the story regarding ex-Arsenal captain Xhaka, set for shock EPL return. Let me confirm that the former Arsenal captain Granit Xhaka could actually be set for a shock return to the Premier League this particular summer. Xhaka has been offered the chance to actually return to the England by Sunderland. The 32-year-old was a popular figure at the Emirates before leaving for Bayer Leverkusen in 2023. During his time with Bayer Leverkusen, Xhaka won the Bundesliga title after an unbeaten campaign. It appears that Switzerland's international is now set for another move. Southern Pro League side Neom XC are also keen on Xhaka, but Netherlands are believed to have offered the players a 3-year contract, according to a correspondent media. The Black Cat have also opened negotiation with Leverkusen over the transfer, which could actually cost them around $10 million as far as that particular story is concerned. Another international story that I have for you here, the story regarding Martinez in shock move to Manchester United, and also as Juventus reached deal for Sancho. Let me confirm to you that Manchester United have started a formal negotiation with Aston Villa to sign their goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez. According to correspondent reports here, talks are in early stage, and also Martinez encouraged is actually open to move. Martinez has also been linked with a move to Manchester United as Andre Onana is currently injured. Manchester United are keen to strengthen their managers Ruben Amorim's squad this particular storm after a poor campaign in the Premier League last season. Meanwhile, in a related development, Juventus have reached an agreement with Manchester United winger Jadon Sancho, according to Alfredo Padula. Don't forget that the Serie A giants are now working on getting Manchester United to agree a fee for the England international. The report added that Juventus have offered $15 million for Sancho, as well as Red Devils is currently working on a decision regarding the former Borussia Dortmund star. Away from that, let's take a look at another story popping up at the international level. Arsenal midfielder Nwaneri agrees new 4-year deal. Arsenal midfielder Nwaneri has agreed terms in principle over initially a 4-year contract with the Premier League side. Nwaneri features at the Emirates has generated a bit of speculations, and it has been linked with Chelsea alongside Borussia Dortmund. The 19-year-old has now decided to sign a new contract with the Gunners, and as it is, was always his priority, despite interest from other teams. According to the football experts, Arsenal have reached an agreement in principle with Nwaneri over a new deal after progress in talks. Reported last weekend, Nwaneri and his also camp have now agreed to sign a new contract at the club. Nwaneri always give priority to Arsenal Football Club, despite interest from other clubs. And finally, on international news stories that I have for you today, why we lost 3-0 to Chelsea. President of Paris Saint-Germain, Al-Khelaïfi, Paris Saint-Germain President Al-Khelaïfi has actually blamed fatigue for their 3-0 defeat to Chelsea in the 2025 Clubs World Cup on Sunday. League One champions failed to actually lift the 5th trophy of the season after losing to the Blues. But speaking with Paris Saint-Germain official website, Al-Khelaïfi insisted he is proud of the players. Congratulations to Chelsea. They deserve their victory, he said. We wanted to win this Club World Cup, but it is difficult. The players gave their all. They were tired. We had a great season, the best in the history. And also we are proud of the boys and the staff. This is actually good for us. Next season, we have to be humble. We are the youngest team in that particular competition. That's coming from Paris Saint-Germain. Alright then, before we leave the studio, let's go take a look at some transfer stories, and more or less like a breaking news story that I have for you. Let's quickly run through those particular story for the breaking news story. Right, that is actually trying to pop up. Okay, I'm unable to get